Whether you're a fan of the Kardashians or not, the famous family have us all trapped in their multi-million-dollar Swarovski crystal web because of their outrageous lifestyles, relatable family dynamic, but mostly in large part due to their scandals. Momager Kris Jenner has been the ringleader of her lavish pack of offspring circa '07 and works overtime mixing the most shocking scandals into their hectic lives. But just how calculated are these scandals with the season premieres of their reality show? Stay tuned as we go full CSI mode and break down all the evidence that confirms the Kardashian Kontroversy Konspiracy, all with the K of course, in order to generate their continuous cash flow. Okay, we've all heard the saying before, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. It's just the way it is. That phrase rings more true than ever before as fans have caught on to the major firestorms that occur right before a new season premieres of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Whether it's a cheating scandal, pregnancy, birth, unwarranted lavish party, or a legit physical fight, you're lying if you say you're not the slightest bit interested. But this also means that Kris Jenner has fulfilled her millionaire momager duties. So let's circle back all the way to the start of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2007. This might have been the year that Britney shaved her head, but it was also the year that Kim Kardashian's infamous 2003 sex tape with Ray J accidentally leaked. What a solid talking point for the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which premiered on October 14th, 2007, am I right?
How do you deal with that? I mean, that's gotta be hard to know that people know it's out there.
Yeah, I think that's something that, was almost a year ago. It's something that I've really put past me and just try really not to think about. That's not something I want to be associated with.
Around the time the show aired, Kim's celebrity status skyrocketed as she would continue to address the sex tape leak on talk shows, radio shows, and interviews for years to come, which immediately hooked viewers into hoping she'd address it more on the show. So you may be thinking that this specific case scenario was just a coincidence, but we're not even close to being finished spilling the evidence, so get comfy. Fast forward to 2011, and the entire sixth season of the Kardashians revolved around the blossoming relationship between Kim and her boyfriend turned husband, Kris Humphries. To be honest, the relationship was doomed from the get-go after the family trip to Bora Bora showed fans the real Kris Humphries, but hey, it makes for good reality TV, right?
I'm sorry.
We can never forget about the scene where Kris throws Kim into the ocean and causes her to lose her $75,000 diamond earring.
Kris, he throws me in the water. I land on the side of my head and I feel my earring is gone.
My
earring's gone!
Are you
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! My diamond earring!
Somehow, Kim managed to look past the earring, and their fairy tale wedding aired in 2 parts at the end of season 6. Although most of their marital issues went down behind closed doors, Kim's 72-day marriage served as the perfect subject while filming the Kardashians spin-off Kourtney and Kim Take New York, and the crying Kim meme was born.
He fell in love with me and I fell in love with him, and now my feelings have changed. You don't think I feel bad that I invited all these people to this huge wedding and flew everyone out? I wasted everyone's time. I wasted everyone's money, I wasted everyone's everything, and I feel bad. You don't think I feel bad?
Kim's divorce, along with rumors that she'd been starting to date Kanye West in season 7, boosted ratings and gave tabloids plenty of talking points. But as Kim began to grow her family shortly after her divorce with Kris was finalized, the attention was taken off of her in 2014 and onto the youngest sister, Kylie Jenner. Rumors that Kylie had gotten lip fillers as a 15-year-old began devouring headlines as fans shared side-by-side photos and picked apart her new image. In a now-deleted tweet from April of 2015, Kylie denied getting lip fillers, which obviously just made the internet that much more convinced she did get them. She wrote, "These plastic surgery rumors hurt my feelings, to be honest, and are kinda insulting. Just in case anyone forgot, I'm 16. The truth came out later on in 2015, just after Kylie had turned 17, as she finally confessed to having temporary lip fillers as a means of masking a big insecurity of hers during a Keeping Up with the Kardashians confession.
I have temporary lip fillers. It's just an insecurity of mine, and it's what I wanted to do.
I'm just not ready to talk to reporters about my lips yet because everyone always picks us apart.
Kylie's lips were addressed later on in season 10, and not only was this a perfectly executed PR movement to help promote the show, but it also launched Kylie's multi-billion-dollar makeup business. This caused ratings for the season 10 episode that aired on May 10th, 2015 to soar to a whopping 2.09 million viewers. Now, do you believe we're onto something? A year later in 2016, Kim was staying in Paris when reports swept headlines that she was tied up and held at gunpoint, locked in a bathroom, and had over $10 million worth of jewelry stolen while her sisters were out one night. Although this was a legitimate, terrifying incident, many were still convinced this whole thing was a publicity stunt, as tweets came flooding in saying things like, "Kim held at gunpoint? Is this real or a publicity stunt? You never can tell these days." Even radio icon Howard Stern had his suspicions.
People like Howard Stern said that I should go to jail if this is fake. And I'm like, why would anyone make it up?
Fans were intrigued by the entire mystery surrounding the robbery, new weekly findings, and the fact that Kim's bodyguard might have had something to do with the heist, therefore projecting the season, which aired on March 12, 2017, to be the most emotional and popular one to date.
Then he duct tapes my face, I think like my mouth, to get me to like not yell or anything, and then he like grabs my legs, and I wasn't, I had no clothes on under, so he pulled me towards him at like the front of the bed, and I thought like, okay, this is the moment, they're gonna rape me.
But despite the Paris robbery and even throwing in some details about Kanye's breakdown during his Pablo tour, the show would continue to slip in viewership each week, going from 1.58 million to 1.41 million, then to 1.35 million viewers in the season's first 3 episodes. And if you want to compare that to an average viewing rate of 2 million per episode and a whopping 10.5 million during Kim's wedding to Kris Humphries, you can see the difference. This is pretty shocking considering the rest of the family had a wild year between Kendall's controversial Pepsi ad, Caitlyn Jenner's memoir exposing the family, and Khloe's new TV show Cocktails with Khloe. Therefore, Kris was forced to call upon the reinforcements, aka reproduction.
I'm pregnant
With emotion?
with a baby.
I don't know if it was something she put in her home's air filters or if some sort of dare was put in place, but in one of the boldest moves to date, Kris somehow managed to time the pregnancies of 3 of her daughters perfectly. Obviously, Kim used a surrogate for Chicago. But the family is said to have leaked the news of both Khloe and Kylie's pregnancy just 2 days before the family's 10th anniversary special and 2 weeks before Kim announced she hired a surrogate to have their 3rd child. Just how? And just really quick, notice the 2 dates on the TMZ articles. Kylie's being September 22nd and Khloe's on September 26th. That's 4 days apart, 4 days before the season 14 premiere, and also pretty dang genius if you ask me. The 10th anniversary special aired on September 24th, which many thought is where Kylie might confirm the rumors. Spoiler alert, she doesn't because she didn't even show up and Twitter was unanimously pissed. But it's interesting to note that bailing on the 10th anniversary all while a massive rumor is circulating about you is suspect. Anyway, unlike Khloe, who confirmed her pregnancy herself just 3 months after rumors kicked up, Kylie waited until Super Bowl Sunday, 3 days after Stormi was born, to officially announce the big news. But according to a Forbes article from January 2018, the ratings from season 14 began to improve in line with the scandals and big announcements. Apparently, Kris had to start getting real crafty with the scandals after season 14, which is when Tristan Thompson's initial cheating scandal all went down. On April 10th, 2018, news broke that Tristan cheated on Khloe just days after she was due to give birth. Fans were heartbroken upon hearing the news, especially because having a child and raising a family is all Khloe has ever wanted. TMZ published the footage in April from the previous October of Tristan motorboating 2 women, but this is when fans became awfully suspicious of the coincidental timing. Why would the outlet publish the video almost a full 6 months later? Many fans caught on to the fact that the new season was in the middle of filming and that E wanted some juicy new content. One user tweeted, quote, "So that video of Tristan Thompson cheating on Khloe is from October, but it just now comes out while Khloe is due to give birth any day, and they're shooting another season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians? The devil works hard, but not harder than Kris Jenner." Another fan wrote, "My girl Kris Jenner figured out a way to make 10% off of Tristan Thompson cheating on Khloe." Later on in November, E teased the clip of the Kardashians finding out about the Tristan cheating scandal, so obviously we were gonna tune in.
What's poppin'?
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Group? What? Stop.
The questions like who, when, why. Hello, Khloe is pregnant. But thank God, all the cameras were on the sisters at the exact same time, am I right? What a coincidence. Anyway, fans would soon look forward to hearing someone address the allegations on the show, and to nobody's surprise, Khloe was the first to address them by driving even more viewers to the show with a series of cryptic tweets. On November 4th, she wrote, "Tonight's episode is an uncomfortable and super emotional one for me. But when we signed up for this show over a decade ago, we signed up for a reality show, which meant showing you guys inside our lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly." She added, "To relive these moments all over again is incredibly difficult emotionally, but I also hope that with every trial, tribulation, and curveball life throws at us, that we all get to learn from our journeys." Naturally, view counts soared back up to more than 1 million for each of the episodes following the drama. However, fans began to lack sympathy considering this is allegedly how Khloe and Tristan's relationship began, when Tristan allegedly cheated on his then baby mama with Khloe. One user responded to Khloe's tweet writing, "I'm confused. While his ex was pregnant, he cheated on her with Khloe, and she had no sympathy for her, so she knew what type of man she was dealing with." I hate to say this, but they're right. So we're working with a lot of babies and cheating scandals, but this next coincidental controversy centers around a feud between the sisters, which we haven't seen since probably the previous episode. Anyway, just before the season 15 premiere, the sisters went into a totally not staged feud between Kim and Kourtney, which ended with Kim calling Kourtney least exciting to look at after Kourtney revealed she had prior obligations and couldn't make the family Christmas card shoot.
I need Kourtney to not be so annoying with the stick up her like she runs this because she doesn't. She's the least exciting to look at.
This fight even escalated to real time on Twitter, which caused fans to think that something was actually going down. Kim and Kourtney went back and forth about priorities and being a mother and a bunch of stuff that was honestly a lot to comprehend for a Sunday night. But all thanks to the sibling drama, ratings that night ended up premiering at 1.36 million viewers, a decent step up from season 14's 1.29 million viewer finale. Still, fans weren't buying it. Many fans called out Kris Jenner once again for being the mastermind and stirring the pot. But after second thought, were quick to call themselves out for still giving into the drama. One user wrote, "Shout out to the Kardashians, read Kris Jenner, for creating hype with this whole Kourtney Kim thing for ratings. Whether it's staged or not, I won't even lie, I'll be tuning in, LOL." And it's back to the drawing board, but this time around, the Tristan cheating scandal took a whole different turn as TMZ broke the news that he was cheating with someone in the family's own tribe. Behold, the Jordyn Woods cheating scandal. In December of 2018, it was reported that the Kardashians had dropped significantly. Not even 1 million viewers tuned in for the season 15 finale. On February 19th, 2019, news dropped that Tristan cheated on Khloe once again, but this time with Kylie's best friend, Jordyn Woods. This also happened to be just a few weeks shy of the Kardashians season 16 premiere, and coincidentally, the family just so happened to be filming at the time. Without hearing a peep from the family, fans noticed that Kylie's Jordy lip kit conveniently goes on sale and sells out. 1 week later, E! premiered this thirsty trailer to tease the upcoming season that suggests some trouble in Calabasas paradise.
Like unreal.
I know.
She could make the truth unfold.
The whole ordeal, which centered around Jordyn leaving Tristan's house at 7:30 in the morning after she admitted the two had just kissed, was allegedly not a publicity stunt, but all the more ammo to use this to the show's advantage. After the unfollowing and the he said, she said later on in March, Jordyn appeared on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk to reveal that this is not in fact a PR stunt, saying, quote, "I wish I could say this was a publicity stunt, but this is my real life. Real people are hurting. It's been real. It's been real." But again, fans still aren't buying it. One user wrote, "I just want to remind people that Jada Pinkett Smith is very close to the Kardashians and has dinner with Kris Jenner almost once a week. Don't be surprised if the Jordyn Woods interview is another Kardashian PR stunt." But the year is 2019 and the drama clearly doesn't stop there as media outlets began breaking the news that Travis Scott had cheated on Kylie in early March of last year. Again, this all conveniently went down just weeks before the season 16 premiere, which aired on March 31st, so it's safe to say I rest my case. Although we could definitely keep it going with even more scandals like Kylie and Travis breaking up, another West baby, Kylie reuniting with Tyga, and Tristan thirsting for Khloe's love, but I'll save that for another day. However, based on all the evidence, hopefully a light bulb went off and you've got some thoughts, so be sure to share any questions, concerns, or even more evidence down here in the comment section below. But if you want more Kardashian tea right now, click right over here to see Khloe's plans on having more babies with Tristan. I'm serious. I'm Emilius Jr. here with Clevver News. Bye guys.